Now let's look at the straddle and strangle based strategies. So just to recollect from a conceptual perspective, a straddle based option trading strategy is where we talk about, when I say long straddle, we are talking about one long call and one long put. So we are talking about position in both a call and put, both the long positions. That is what we call as a short, long straddle. But when I talk about a short straddle, I'm talking about one short call and one short put kind of a position. But just on a clarity side, we take, in case of a straddle, the call and put will be of the same strike price. Right? Just reiterating our concept, the call and in case of call and put, both of them will be of the same strike price, even when I am doing a long straddle or a short straddle. So just to understand the option payoffs in this particular case, when I am talking about a long straddle strategy, I am talking about one long call, one long put. So there is a long call premium and a long put premium. So I'm going on, let's say when I go for, in this case, in case of a straddle, the strike price should be same. So in this case, we have a strike price of 42 coming up. So let's say both the call as well as a put, I'll take for a strike price of 42. And because I am long on both of them, the call is having a premium of $2.5 and put is having a premium of $4. Now we can very well see at the maturity date what is going to be the payoff as well as the profit. So payoff means it should not include the premiums, whereas when I'm talking about a total profit or total loss, even that should include the premium. So let me start right from the situation where the market price can be 30, 32, and I'll take it probably until 50. Alright, so for these different combinations, I'll check. Of course, the case of premiums do not change because we have paid them at the beginning of the contract itself. So here also, in case of a long put, we have paid a premium, so it is going to be -4 as well. Now in case of a call, because we have gone for a call with a strike price of 42, the payoff is going to be maximum of spot price minus the strike price. So going with that, comma 0, because otherwise I will not exercise the option. So in all these cases, the call option does not get exercised until the market price crosses 42, and after it crosses 42, it gets exercised, giving a payoff of the difference between the market price and the strike price. Similarly, in case of a long put, we talk about the maximum of strike price minus the stock price, comma 0. So so as long as the market price is less than the strike price, there is going to be a positive payoff, and once it crosses the strike price, the payoff is going to be 0. So this is what is going to happen in case of a long put position. So when I am looking at only the payoffs, I will look at only without considering the premiums that are being paid. So the payoff is going to be something like this. Whereas when I'm considering the profits, I'm going to consider both both the payoffs as well as the premiums that are being paid or received on the same. So just going ahead with the way the two graphs get plotted, I'm trying to plot these two graphs one for the payoff and the other one for the profit. Now what I could see is in case of payoff, it is touching just the zero mark, whereas in case of a profit, I am even touching the negative mark in case of a long straddle strategy. Now whatever is the payoff associated with the long position, the exact reverse of it will go towards the short position. So this is a long straddle strategy, this is the payoff, this is the profit. Now what I can think of is exactly opposite to it, which is called as short straddle strategy, wherein I'll do one short call and one short put. So because I am shorting both of them, I will be receiving the premiums both on the call as well as the put. Whereas because this is a straddle, 42 is going to be the strike price, because it's the same strike price will employ for both a call as well as the put. So we are going to receive $2.5 here, going to receive $4 here. And when I have to look at here, I will be looking at total payoff, which will not include the premiums, whereas total premium will in total profits are going to include even the premiums received. In this case, it's only the premiums received, nothing is paid, because both are short positions only. So that is what we are calling as short straddle. And as a part of the premium, yes, the premium is going to be the same across, right? Nothing different in that. Similarly, the put premium also, in all the cases, whatever happens to be the market to the market price on the expiration date, the premiums are going to be the same, because that's a one-time receipt and it's no longer refundable kind. Now that we are short on a call, I'll take minus maximum of market price minus the strike price, comma 0. So this is what is going to be the payoff with respect to the short call position, minus max strike price minus the stock price, comma 0 is going to be the payoff with respect to the put. Now talking about the total payoffs here, if I ignore the premiums, this is what is going to be the total payoffs. So payoffs wise, I could see a negatives, and here it is going to be 0. Whereas the profits wise, I'm going to include even the premiums received. So this is what is showing me a negative 5, and probably in this zone I'm going to get some positives. So just taking it towards the plot, I could see that this is what is the this is what is a payoff, as well as a profit diagram that is going to come up for a short straddle kind of a strategy. Now what is that we are able to make out? We are even asked to identify for what values of the underlying at maturity short straddle makes money. So this is the space where short straddle is actually making money. Probably a little bit until here, so which means 35.5, as long as the strike price is above 35.5 to just below this 48.5. As long as the stock price is lying between 35.5 to 48.5, this short straddle position is going to make some kind of a profit. Whereas if the stock price, if the market price of the asset falls below 35.5 or it goes above 48.5, the short straddle starts making losses. And a simple way to identify the same, is you add up both the premiums. So the premiums are 4 plus 2.5, which is 6.5. So take the strike price minus the call premium plus the put premium. Similarly, take the strike price plus call premium plus put premium. So in this case, 42 minus 6.5 to 42 plus 6.5. This is the space where the long straddle is going to make a loss. The long straddle position is going to make a loss, and short straddle position is going to make some kind of a profit. Right? Now, a little bit of improvement is being asked with respect to a strangle position. So, in case of a strangle position, we are talking about again one long call and one long put. If it is a long straddle, if it is a short strangle, we are talking about one short call, one short put. But the only difference being this time the strike price will not be the same. We are talking about out of the money strike prices. Out of the money strike prices, which means I'm going to take a call option. I'm going to take a call option which is going to have a maturity, which is going to have a strike price of 44 because current market price is 40. So out of the money in case of a call option is where the current market price is lesser than the strike price. And similarly in case of a put option, when the current market price is greater than the strike price, then we are calling it as out of the money put. So I'll take a call option with 44 as the strike price, and I'll take a put option with 36 as the strike price. So that is where we'll talk about a strangle strategy. So let's say I'm going for a long strangle. I'm talking about one long call position and one long put position. So there is a long call premium and a short long put premium. So the strike price for a call I'll take as 44 and strike price for a put I'll take it as 36. So both of them are long. So what is that I'll get? The long call is going to give me a premium of is going to cost me $1.8, and a long put is going to cost me $1.2. Now the same logics if I am applying right from 30 to 50 different possibilities of the stock price, the total payoff, which where I don't include the premium, and total profit where I include the premiums as well. So here this I can take this number as it is, as we have been doing earlier. Right, in case of a put premium I can take it as it is, and in case of call, because it's a long position, max of spot price minus the strike price comma 0. So in this case the option will be exercised only if the market price is above 44, and I am going with a long put position wherein I'll take maximum of the strike price minus the market price comma 0. So the put will be exercised if the as long as the market price will be lesser than the strike price. So in case of payoff, I am going to look at only the payoff part without including the premiums. So these are going to be my payoffs. Whereas in case of profit, I'm going to consider even both the premiums that have been paid. So this is going to be the profits scenario here. So which means if I'm trying to plot a graph for the long straddle position, long strangle position, why did we call a strangle? Here it looked like a cradle, it looked like a strangle, wherein in this particular region the losses are going to be the same. No profit, no loss in case of a payoff, and it's a constant loss in case of a profit and loss diagram. And beyond that, if the price has fallen below this number or risen above this number, we are seeing that the profit is coming up for a long straddle position. The opposite is what is going to happen in case of a short straddle position, short strangle position. So let me talk about a short strangle position. Probably all these things remain the same to simplify, right? Even this I can take it the same to simplify the situation. Yes, in case of short strangle, I'm doing a short call plus short put. So there is a short call premium which is being received, short put premium which is being received. So shorting a call for 44, shorting a put for 36, receiving a premium of 1.8, receiving a premium of 1.2. So in this case, because it being a short position, I'll take the maximum of minus maximum of the spot price minus the strike price comma 0. So this is going to be something like this. In case of put, I'll take it a short put minus maximum of strike price minus the spot price comma 0. So this is going to be the payoffs in case of a short put position. The premiums are going to be the same because we have taken them on the day 1. Similarly, the premium here is also going to be the same. So when I'm looking at the total payoff, they don't include the premium. So I have included only these two things as a part of the payoff. So these are the numbers for the payoff. And when I'm looking at the profit, I even include my premiums as well. So these are the numbers coming as a part of the profit, which means when I'm trying to plot my graph for the payments, all I'm able to see is this is what is coming out to the payoffs as well as the profitability position in case of a short strangle. A short strangle in our case is going to make some money as long as the market price is lying between this and this. So what is that number like? So the number, if you are seeing here, it is somewhere around 33, and on this side it is somewhere around 47. So from 33 to 47, the the short strangle is going to make some kind of money. It is nothing but the call price, the call strike price minus the sum of the premiums. So the put strike price minus the sum of the premiums to call strike price plus sum of the premium. Or probably the other way of talking of is the lower strike price minus the sum of premiums. 36 minus the sum of the premiums is 1.2 plus 1.83 to the higher strike price 44 plus sum of the premiums 347. So it is between this 33 and 47. As long as the stock price or the asset price on the maturity date lies between 33 and 47, the long is going to lose and the short strangle is going to gain. So this is what will be the clarity with respect to long and short straddle and strangle positions. In what kind of situation which position is going to make money, and how do I typically identify the break even points in each of these situations. All right.